So far, those feature cards on this page are not clickable, and we're going to turn them into links. First of all, let's check out Vue component tree to see which component is responsible for those cards. It's called App Features card. As you can see, we have 3 such components that are located within App Features content parent component. So let's open up this component in the editor. And as you can see right here, we have declared an array of a few items, and each of those items will be used to render separate feature card. And all those feature cards are simple links, but for now we're not using Nuxt link component for those cards. So I'm going to replace this a tag with Nuxt link component that is going to accept to attribute, and we'll have to get address of the particular playlist from outside. So I'm gonna declare another prop called link that will be a string, and now we need to pass this prop from the parent component. And just because all information about those cards is located within this array inside the app features content, I'm going to add additional property called link that will be an address of the particular playlist page. Let's add this property into each object of this array. And once that's done, let's get back to the app feature card component and reference this new property in this to attribute. And that's actually all what we need to do in order to make those feature cards clickable. Let's switch over to the browser and try to click on one of those cards. Sure enough, we're gonna be redirected to the playlist page, as you can see. Moving on, if we'll scroll down to the footer, in this footer we also have a bunch of links, and all those links are not clickable yet. Let's also inspect the Vue component tree to see how all those elements are structured. Each link in the footer is represented by app footer list item component that is located within app footer list, and all footer list components are located within app feature lists component. Let's see how this is all implemented in the editor. First of all, let's open up app feature lists component. Here we have this lists array, and inside of this array there is an items property which stores labels of those list items without links. So I'm gonna turn each string into an object to be able to store address besides the text for the link. And now let's add 3 such objects in this array. Property label will be used to show the text of the list item, and property link we're going to use as an address for a link. This address we can grab from another component. I'm gonna copy over this link property and paste it into each such object right here. And once this array will be filled, I will take this whole array and duplicate a few times to paste it into other objects that represent second and third lists in the footer. And just to have a different text for list items, I'm gonna go ahead and rename some of those labels. All these list items will be passed further to app footer list component as a prop. Let's open this component, and right here I'm going to declare new type called item to represent those list items. So this type will contain label and link properties. And now I'll use this new type for items property of a list object right here, just to match the data structure of an individual list item that we are accepting from outside. And now that each list item besides text also contains link, we can easily pass that link further into app footer list item component. And this link we can also use for the key attribute. But just because list item text is stored within label property, we have to reference this property right here. And finally, let's open up app footer list item component. And here I'm gonna add script block with define props macro to define one prop called link. And we're going to use this link prop for this Nuxt link component and pass it into toAttribute. And this way all those footer links will be clickable. Let's check it out in the browser. I'm going to click on any link in a footer and will be redirected to the particular playlist page. So everything works as we need to. Link to the source code of this project will be, as always, in the video description.